Hey everyone, I'm just kind of checking audio right now, seeing if you can hear my voice. I'm having a little issue with the intro music, but just want to see if you can at least hear the mic audio at this point. I redid all my audios in OBS, and of course, there's going to be a bit of adjustment necessary to get it squared away. I've also got Mrs. Tech listening to see if she can help us fix the audio before we go live. But that's what we're doing here. Mike, yes. Okay, great. Great. I'm also having some bitrate issues, but I'm hoping those settle down as we go through this. Okay, that's what part of the bitrate issue is. Alright, let's see if I can bump this up. There we go. That should fix some of the bitrate issues, I'm hoping. And Squirrely says, "Hi, Mrs. Tech." Yep, great. She is watching on TV, so I don't know if she can see the... Well, I got some really cool music that I'm not able to show right now, apparently. Or get anybody to hear, because this particular audio... Ah, there she is, Squirrely. Got her in chat. Okay. Yeah. Just an issue with... Alright, let's see here. I might try reloading the browser. I think that might do it. So let's see if I can do that real quick. I can reload it and see if we can get some music going before we get into the game. I've got some cool new tracks that I'd like to share with some people. Like this one. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it might not, and if it doesn't, that's fine. Everyone, we'll skip the music today and just get right into the game. Let's see. You're doing wrong, Mr. Tech. Yeah, I guess so. For some reason, my application audio is not coming through the way I want it to, so... And even if I raise the volume, I don't think y'all can hear it, so... It's loud in my headphones, but not in the stream. So let's hope that game audio is working. Let's go for game audio and see if we can get that working. How does that sound? Yeah, let's do that. And we'll work on getting the music at a later time. Let's go live and see if we can get into the game here. Thanks for everyone. Thank you for joining. This is Tech Wizard Stream, and we are going to get some RuneScape DragonWilds. We are starting a new series here today with DragonWilds. So hopefully this will be fun, and hopefully the game audio comes through, but we'll see. There's not really much game audio. There's a little game audio there, but it's real light. What we're going to do is we're going to create a new character. I have, I don't know, 25 or 30 hours or so in the game. A number of hours anyways, we'll just say. But we're going to create a new character for this adventure, because we're going to cover some tips, tricks, things that you can do as you're playing through the game. Now, of course, I'm going to be Tech Wizard. That's just kind of the way it is. Tech is who I am. But we can look at body types. We've got that body type and this body type. I'm pretty sure I go with type A. Well, at least that's what I was born with anyways. So we're going to look at skin tones, fine. We're going to go through this fairly quickly. There's not a ton of options yet for facial shapes. I think I went that one. I like a 4 is okay. Not into 2. This guy looks like he's mischievous. So we'll go with, he looks like an elf kind of, sort of. I think the mischievous look might work. Yeah, might work. Okay. Eyes and eyebrows. We've got bushy. No unibrow, of course, but let's go with, no, not that. It looks like a shark. I don't know. We'll go with that. That's fine. Hairstyles. We've got a few more hairstyles. We can use Q and E to turn his head. Let's look. Mohawk. I could go for a mohawk there. Yeah. Definitely liking the mohawk vibe. Let me get... I've got to get my chat to work right. My chat window here, I've got to get it over here, or else I won't be able to see who's talking. It likes to hide itself. There we go. Audio issues are the bane of my existence. LOL. Yeah, no kidding, Squirrely. Well, I redid all of my audio channels, and I got them working and recording at least. Like, I've got each audio separated. Discord audio, like Chrome extension audio separate, like web page. Game audio separate, and mic audio separate for recording. And I've got those working well. That looks cool. That's a cool hairstyle there. And I don't know about an old Japanese man bun thing, but, you know, that's a no. Absolutely not. No friar tuck. Nope. No women's haircut. Now that one's pretty cool. I kind of like that look there. The bald-headed look is not bad. I'm just not into man buns, really. Mohawk. You want to go mohawk? We could go mohawk. Yeah, let's go mohawk. Okay. Facial hair? No. We're not doing the super stash. The beard looks cool. He looks very mischievously wizard-like. So I don't know, like, I'm thinking more like that and that, maybe. I think that's a cool look for a wizard. Yes, I think I will go with that. Now, hair color, though, perhaps red color. We could do the all black sinister look. What does everybody think? Black sinister look, red or white? What do you think? Red, white, or black? White, red, or black? Let me know in the chat what you think. Which would be the best color, you think, for this new character? Thank you for joining us today, by the way. I do enjoy playing some games and playing some here. So, Tracy says, black for me. Okay, I like the black. Yep. Black, squirrely. Okay, black it is. That's good enough for me. Black it is. Eyebrow colors. We keep black, or we can make them white. Red. I think black, probably. Just leave them black. And this is Tech Wizard. There we go. So it says a character with this name already exists. Please choose a different name. Okay, so we are going to be just Tech. Alright, let's see. Confirm. Okay, so Tech. This is Tech. Our new character here. Let's get into the game here. Calm down. I'm not going to calm down. That's no fun. Drink my water here. And let's see if we got game sound. What do you say? We're going to create a world, though. We're not going to join that world. Create a world. Play solo, play with friends, play with the community. I'm going to pick play solo for this character, this world, but you can always change it even after you've created it. You can change it at any time, but for right now, we're going to do solo since this is the first episode. But later, we could change it to friends and have some of you on to join us here in this live play. So let me know if you're ever interested in joining along. So this is going to be the Chronicles. This is the Chronicles Let's Play. Okay, create world. Alright, we're about to find out if you can hear the game audio like I can hear the game audio. We hope. Just a minute. At least the game is displaying. No problems there. Yeah, I really can't say why it wasn't coming through. It's kind of odd. It should have been coming through. But it is what it is. We'll work on it, do some test. Maybe one of y'all will help me do some test live stream later. Squirrely says, my biggest audio issue is when recording with OBS, I have to be in a Discord voice channel for it to record or pick up my mic audio. And I have to be in the voice channel before loading OBS. That's strange. It is possible that I could help you with that, Squirrely. I've never had any issues with setting up mic for OBS. So if you ever like some help with that. So let's see, can you hear the audio right now? Can you hear the game? It's talking. No audio from the game. Okay. I'm raising the audio. See if it's just too low. After your live stream? Okay, Squirrely. Yeah, sure. Capture audio beta is selected. Still no. Huh. It's very strange that it's not letting audio come through for game audio. It says it's active. And let's see, I'm going to try to turn on another track of audio for game and see if that fixes it. Let's see. Alright, do you hear? It's kind of hard to... How about now? Because I can hear him punching He's making punching noises. And it's showing in OBS that I've got absolute, like, maxed out. There's the dragon. Don't hear anything. Okay. Now this is very odd because I've never had an issue with game audio, but all of a sudden I have an issue with game audio. I know how I could fix it if I had to. But a loud boom noise. Okay. Don't know what the heck that was. Okay, let's see. Properties. I've got capture audio. I've got... Okay, it's showing me that audio is... Oh, now it's not. Okay. So now I'm not seeing game audio captured. Okay. So what if I undo that? Go back to this. Okay, that's weird. So now now I'm not getting any kind of audio coming for the game. Let's see. Let me try this. Okay. Okay, can you hear anything now? Because I tried changing the way it captures the game screen. I am seeing audio through the mixer. Nope. Dang it. Let's see. I hate this. I hate when it doesn't want to work the correct way. And the only way you can test it is by looking at your mixer volumes, and it's showing you're getting mixer volumes. It shows you're getting it. I hear it in my headphones. I'm seeing it on the mixer, but I'm getting absolutely nothing coming through on the stream. And it doesn't make any sense, really. I could try including game sounds with my mic volume and see if that works. Let's see, do you hear anything now? The audio seems kind of low too. Let me turn it up again. Game audio is 0 decibels. You are hearing it? Oh, okay. Okay. So if you are hearing it now, that's fine. It'll be my mic audio recorded with the game audio sounds, but that's not a big issue. All right, good. And does it sound like I know it's hard to tell probably right now, but let's talk to this guy, see if he has a voice, and if he does, we'll see if it overpowers my voice. Says, oh dear, you just walked right past the wise old man. He won't like that. Go back and say hi. Yeah? Okay. Yes, go ahead. So I was just telling Mrs. Tech here that I went in and I went into advanced settings, audio properties, and I have channel 3 set to my game audio, but for some reason it won't go through the YouTube algorithm. It won't go through there. So I had to add the game audio to my mic audio channel. And so they're going to be recorded together. I won't be able to fix that, but at least you can hear it through YouTube. And it has something to do with, I'm guessing, the way YouTube runs audio. But at least if you can hear it now, that's good. I'm going to talk to the wise old man and we'll see what he has to say. So he just goes, hmm? Okay, welcome to Ashenfall. Sorry about the mess. Had a bit of a dragon problem. That's why we've called for you. Oh. You've come at a great time. Heroic opportunities await. This long-forgotten place is just screaming to be explored. Before all that, how about we take you through some survival basics? Yes, please, or I can work it out. Skip tutorial. I think I can work it out. I have played this before, and it might be more fun to just skip the tutorial this time. Fair enough. I'd like someone who shows initiative. But not here. Come find me in Bramblemead Village, and we'll get you started. Okay. So we spoke to the wise old man. We can hit M to view on map. So this is what we have revealed so far on the map. We can zoom in a little bit and see. So everything that is revealed is considered a tier 1 environment. This tier 1 environment will be safe from any kind of major dragon attacks. So we will likely build our base somewhere within this tier 1 shadowed area or unshadowed area. We always want to look for resources. Down here we have water, we have trees. Those would be a good place for resources. We also have this little area right here, trees and water, and it's very close to the next area, this marker that we're supposed to be heading towards. So we might do something here. We can set a marker, such as a possible house maybe right here. So we're going to go check that place out after we talk to a few people, because we have to do a little bit of working out. We don't need the tutorial, but we do need to talk to a few people and see what they can provide for us. Doric here says, gathering resources and crafting items, that's the basic of survival in this place. Seek out new resources, discover new recipes. Okay. Who are you? Me? Name's Doric. I'm just a stupid old blacksmith who got swept up by tales of adventure. Tried to win back me glory days. Okay. Left my son behind to watch the shop. Good lad, gonna do good things. Hope he's not too worried about his dad. Still no point lollygagging around. I'll catch my breath and then explore the new lands. Why, who knows? Might find something. You might. Let me check real quick also my settings on volume. I have reduced my volume in the past, so I'm going to go ahead and raise that back up to 90. That might also have been partly the reason why you couldn't hear anything. So we're going to raise that audio volume back up. I did that for our first video we did on this game, just testing it out. And it looks really good, though. I hope it's coming through as good on stream as it is here for me. So let's see here. We can pick up sticks. You know, that's the first thing you always do in any survival game. Pick up sticks. Hello, Mrs. Tech. Everything okay? Okay. I gotta pick up some berries. Oh, there's another. There's a stone. Always gotta collect stones. Sticks and stones, always, to get your first crafting weapons. The sticks and stones will break your bones. Yes, Mrs. Tech. Sticks and stones will break your bones. Yeah, that's cute. Alright, so we hit tab to go into our menu here. We can see what's in our backpack. We have a torch, some red berries, and we see the hot bar up there at the top left hand corner. If we want to go into crafting, we go to B, and we can see that we can make a campfire, a crafting table. Those are kind of the first two things we can make there under the build mode. And then we also have we need to go talk to this gentleman over here, I believe. Where are you? Oh, he's right there. Well, we're going to pick up sticks and so forth while we're at it. And okay. So all we can do is decorations, the crafting table, and the campfire. We need to kind of get those going here pretty quick. Our food and water is kind of low. We're going to hit 2 on our quick bar and drink some, or eat some berries. It'll provide a little bit of water and some food. And then we have, nobody's here. When you're doing the tutorial, this box will actually be a character, and you'll be able to talk to him, and he will give you like a little mini quest and kind of tell you what you need to do. But we do have some lore to read here, since he's not here. Catherine's note: Old Vanek's an odd chap, loyal to a fault. It was Vanek that was here. It says, but not one to show affection. I still remember how he trained me, instilled me with a hatred for him that pushed me right past the pain. He was merciless, he was relentless, he was straining. His training made me ache every day. So I took months of resentment and balled them into a fist, and with all of my loathing rammed it right into his face. He was so proud that I punched him. So pleased with me from bruising his jaw, because that was the first time I had walked on my new legs, or on my new leg, without having to think through every painful motion. He had given me something else to turn my loathing on. That was himself. That lummox took a broken kid, ready to give up on the world, and turned him into a warrior. He's a good man, Vanek, even if he won't always admit it. So, of course, I said I'd join him on this new adventure. I feel like there's more than just a curiosity here for him. Something deeper, something hidden, a pain behind his eyes. So yeah, I'll help him find what he's looking for. It's what a good friend does. Good, sounds good. Thank you, Squirrely. I appreciate it. We'll see what the audio is when I get like a staff and I can actually like make all that crazy wizard noise. Some more stones, and we'll make our crafting table. We'll go to that location we marked on our map, because we're going to need water anyways. That location is... where did we mark it? Right there. So, it's going to be in this direction. What do we have here? Here's a little house here. Yes, and there's another NPC that's usually here, where the two boxes are, if you pick the tutorial. They teach you how to do things. And this right here are rune essence, and we're going to use that here in just a little while. For the moment, we could punch a chicken. We punched a chicken. Yes. It auto picks up everything you need, so that makes it really helpful. And here is the water that we found. Now, this is still tier 1. Everything on the other side of this little pond here is going to be tier 2 environment over there. So I think we'll probably make our first little base right in this area. Maybe by the bridge. Oh, there's a cow. Hello, cow. So we might make it right over here, kind of along the bank. Our throat feels dry, so let's pick up some water. So we just hit E a whole bunch of times on the keyboard. Just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. There we go. We can pick up quite a bit of water. We might as well pick up as much water as we can. Now we need to set a campfire down so we can purify this water. Do we want to do it? Maybe we'll build our house. We've got resources. Let's see. Let's find a berry bush, maybe. Berry bush. There's a berry bush. Some trees right here. Plenty of resources here. The water is not too far away. So maybe right here in this little clearing. That might be a good place to build our first place. Let's just plop down a campfire. There we go. We placed that. Let's go ahead and place down a crafting bench. We've collected the wood and stone to do all that. There we go. Now in the campfire, we've got logs. We need to place some more wood. And we need to go ahead and place purified or dirty water. And that's going to go ahead and start purifying water. You can only set 50 at a time. It takes 2 dirty water to make 1 purified. So we'll just start making water. Now, if you step away from this for a minute, stepping away, you'll see that the water will fall on the ground. Right there, you see it? It's falling on the ground. And just when you walk close to it, it'll just pick it up. Now, the next thing we need is a weapon of some sort. We've got a bandana for armor. It doesn't give us any defense, but it does. It's a scarf worn by Ashenfall's first explorers. It'll give us some stealth speed. A cape worn by Ashenfall's first explorers will give us some benefit. And you get this cape from the Pioneer's Cape from pre-ordering the game. Or, in other words, ordering the game and playing the game during the beta. I don't know if it's still in effect, but anyways, we got it during that time, so we're going to get the cape to give us these benefits here. And we'll also get this as 2 pieces of this armor. It should give us a range attack. So we've got that. So we should be getting the tier 2 bonuses for once we put these on. So we're going to put the cape on. We're going to put the scarf on. There we go. So we should be getting those bonuses from just those 2 pieces of, or 1 piece of armor. We're getting the stealth, and then we're getting this from the defenses from that. So now we need to make a stone club, arrows. We can't make a bow just yet. We can make an axe, pickaxe. So probably make us an axe so we can chop down wood. We need more stone, or we need more wood. So let's look for some wood. We're also getting, we need the water. So 3 on our hotbar is our water. We'll drink some purified water there. And we can go ahead and put the other dirty water in here. Probably won't hurt. Could put a chicken in there, provide us food. We'll do that in a minute. Well, after we find some more wood. Now there's a sapling. There's a log there. Run around in the dark here and try to... I mean, we can punch a tree, but it doesn't do anything. We need a, you know, as you can see. But we can pick up these saplings. And we can also pick up stuff off the ground. Stones, definitely, and pick up those when we see them. There we go. Go under trees, and we can pick up logs. It does say we just learned skill level 2. So, skill level 2. Let's go to our... let's go to our menu. Let's see, is it J? Knowledge. Nope, it is under skills. So under skills, we have 1 level of magic, 1 level... These 2 things are coming soon, so we can't level those at this point. But we get to get a level 2 in woodcutting. And that gives us just a minus 1% woodcutting stamina. Now at level 4, we'll get a special ability. So we want to try to go back and make this axe as soon as possible. Oh, I see some rats with their glowing eyes over there. We need to make us a weapon too. Alright, let's see. Still need some more wood. So let's look for more wood. There's wood right there. It's easier to find wood. Like stones you'll find around rock paths. Wood you usually find under trees. They kind of shimmer like that. There we go. So you can see them. There we go. That looked a little weird. What looked weird? I didn't catch what it was that looked weird. I mean, if you were looking at me, that might be weird. I look a little weird sometimes. I don't think it was me. Oh, rat wants to come and attack me. Let's see. Trying to avoid the rat till we get a weapon. Drink some more water. Hello, Mrs. Tech. Give me 1 sec. Oh, so that's what looked weird. Okay. Well, Mrs. Tech told me that it looked like I was doing something naughty on stream with my character. And when I came over here to gather water, she said this action right here doesn't look good. And I now understand what she means. That doesn't look good at all. Oh dear. I apologize, but that is the game. And it's not me. It's not my fault that it looks that way. My bad. My bad. Alright, let's see here. Squirrely's laughing. For sure. Oh my lord, yeah, that's Mrs. Tech for you. She, the one pointed that out to me. I was not aware. Oh, dear. She is a perfect angel, isn't she? Alright, let's chop some trees to get more wood. We get wood faster with chopping trees. So 5 on our hotbar is our axe. And we'll level our axe chopping skill very quickly this way. Now we can't chop the stumps. I don't think they've allowed us to act with inertia on the items. We can stop the tree from rolling, but we can't push the tree. Okay, to look at our skills, we hit level 4, so we now have overhead chop. So to do any kind of special attack with a weapon, use the right mouse button, as it's telling us there in the top right hand corner. So now overhand chop will do 23 points of damage to that tree, whereas if I just do the regular swing, it only does 15. So overhead chop is definitely what you use for logs that are on the ground. Oh, it looks like it let me move that there for a second. That's crazy. We got another level in tree chopping, wood cutting skill. Well, I just want to thank everybody who's watching, who's joined us today for some RuneScape DragonWilds. I always say it wrong the first time, it seems like. We started a new character, and we are starting a new chronicle here. A series of videos, live streamed, and we're going to provide tips and tricks along the way. Let's look at our K for skill, and we've got level 7 now. So at level 11 we'll get our first spell, astral projection. But to be able to do any kind of spell, so to speak, you need these rune stones. Now we can gather rune stones in a couple of different ways. The first way I will show you is gathering them with the pickaxe. We're very alike, meant like-minded. Yeah, for sure. All of us. Hey, John, glad to see you. Welcome, welcome. We are just gathering some essence here with our pickaxe, hoping to level our pickaxe ability. In this game, everything you do provides you points towards that skill advancement. So as we see, we're using it. We've got up to level 4. We now have our first, it's like under here, we have our first ability, Wind Step. Right? That looked like what that was. So if that's true, we also have Lift with your hips, which gives us a bonus. And we're soon to have this one unlocked. So let's look at... we're going to have to use this rune essence to create some things. But for the moment, it says our stomach is growling. We are hungry. So let's take that out. Let's put a chicken in here. Fillet. Let's add some firewood. We need 2. We need 2 to make a fillet. Let's add that. Let's just start making some more clean water. Let's see, can we make the club? I think we can. No, we need stones. Should have been mining stones. like to get a simple weapon. I can go punch chickens if you want me to. But maybe we can get some stones right here real quick. Okay. Pick up all those stones there. Run around until it auto picks them up. And then need more wood. And need wood. I put most of the wood in here, so I actually could split wood. Just leave some of that in there. Let's craft a shield. And craft a club. And let's go. Let's take this. Let's put our club up here. That torch back there. Put that there. We can hit 4 to eat a few berries. That'll help us with our strength there. We are out of berries now. So let's go take our club. We had some rats over here. It's one of the first things you fight are rats. I'm not trying to log the tree with the spear. Alright, we got some rat meat. Right mouse button will allow you to block an attack. Let's see. Yep, block the attack. Alright, we have animal fur. Gathering resources here. Let's drink a water. Let's pick up a berry right here. We can pick up these berries here and eat them. Let's go back to our campfire and... So this is kind of the first thing you do in the game. Is gather food and water. You know, stick a rat roast on there. Those guys are fast. Usually can't catch them unless you use spells or arrows on them. We will be getting a bow soon, and we will be using that. So there's our rat roast. Let's check that out. Yep. Let's eat that. We right click on it and it just consumes it. So let's go adventure over here a little ways. Now this is the power level of this area is level 2. So we're really not high enough level to be in this area. But we're going to just come over here because there's some good chicken meat here. And that's what we're going to come for. The chickens. Okay. Some berries maybe. Collect. Let's get those berries and berries. Grab another chicken. Yeah. And there's a goblin over there. Oh. Crazy goblin. Pick up this. The goblin's gonna come after us probably. Yep, there he comes. Let's see if we can block his attack. Yep, block it. Attack. There we go. So we got some stuff off of him. Kind of look around the area. Here's something. We found potatoes. Potatoes, red berries. Uh-oh. Sound like I heard somebody. There's another goblin over there. We'll go take out that goblin. I want to get this potatoes. There's a little lag there. Let's see. There's one goblin here. There's some more goblins over there. What is this? A kebbit? I killed the kebbit. Let's get the goblin. Okay, we got the goblin. There's a box here. We're going to take all our... We'll look at what we got here in a minute, but we want to make sure we're not being snuck up on by filthy goblinses. And we're really here. There's a cabbage. We can pick up some cabbage. A lot more food here in this tier 2 area. And resources. We're just picking up the resources as we go. There's another cabbage. Tree, sapling. There's a cabbage. Pick that up. There's another cabbage. So there we go. Let's head back across the bridge. We don't want to stay in that area too long. We do need to go to that waypoint right there. It's just inside that area. We'll do that here in just a moment. Just want to get some food. Maybe get some more armor if we can craft any more defensive things. Temple Woods. View in build mode. Build menu. Okay. So build menu. Aha! We now have the ability to build some basic stuff for a building. We can also build a rune altar and a spinning wheel. Some crates for storage. And a barrel of stone. So those are some different things we can craft now. Let's see what we can make here. First thing we want to make probably under the build menu is a bed. A simple bedroll that you can sleep in and skip the night. So we can make a bed, but let's make a small little place here. We're not going to be able to make much because basic snapping. So that's the floor or ceiling. Let's actually make the platform. That makes a little more sense. Let's see, where do we want to make this? Maybe right here at the edge. Let's see. We can raise and lower, I think. Yeah, control up. We'll raise. Yeah, rotate. They're down at the bottom underneath the name. Says, hey Chrissy, what's going on? Sorry, I didn't just see you. Hope you're doing well, or better today. Been such a long time since I played Zelda. Yeah, for sure. Chrissy, you just missed the chicken massacre. Yeah, we're killing chickens. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, we're going to build. Now, one of the cool things about the game, which we've talked about in our previous video, so I won't rehash it too much, is that you can build in ghost mode, and you can toggle ghost mode with F. So I can actually build this small base that we're going to be working on here. I can build this in ghost mode like this and get it all built the way I want it to. Kind of see what we want. I figure that looks good. That's good. That's good. Let's see. Let's do this. Do this and this. And then let's see, this and this. And then we might, so that will be our basic foundation. I don't have Chrissy's awesome skills at building, but we will see what we can do. Oops, nope, I didn't want that there. So delete. We do want, I'm trying to see if I can, right there. Yeah, I want to kind of stair step down a little bit. And then if we can bring this out here, 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 here. And then let's see here. Can we stair step down again? Maybe here. If I can get out of my own way. Right there. There we go. So I like the way that looks. We'll put up some walls and stuff in a minute. I've got a neat idea for a build here. Hope Tracy, how are you doing? Well, Hope, I love that you can snap and then lower the snap. Yeah, that's what I really appreciate too, Squirrely, because it leads to some really interesting builds. So now we can toggle out of ghost mode, right? And we can go into, we can leave the build mode. So now that we're in out of build mode, we have this ghost foundation here. All we have to do is press E to create what we see. if we have the appropriate materials. It shows that we're short on wood, so we're going to go ahead and craft some more wood, or chop some wood, if we can get close enough to the tree to hit it. Yeah, more games definitely need to do that. Yeah, snapping is a lifesaver for sure. Higher levels, you get real spoiled with the cool spells that you can use to chop trees and break down the trees. Hold on, let me get on the other side of this tree so we can stop it. But we're almost there where we can use astral projection. I think we might have hit it just then. Nope, I think we might have one more level. But when we get astral projection, we will have a cool way of mining trees. Oh, this log likes to roll away after you break it. There we go. Tech, are there a lot of variations for building materials and designs? So, being that it's in early access, I want to say that there's probably going to be a lot more variations of building materials. But there is different tiers of building materials. Meaning that, like, right now we're in tier 1. We're using tier 1. I'll show you right here. That gives us our astral projection. We're fixing to do something with that. There we go. We have the spell astral projection. Now it shows us that we need 5 astral runes and 5, I think that's wind runes or earth runes. We'll see here in a second. But to finish what I was saying, once this goes away, let me get that. Okay, there we go. So right here, these are all tier 1 type stuff. So as we progress in the gameplay, more tiers of items will appear to build with. You have corner pieces. Like right now it's just square tiles, simple wood, but you're going to get like higher grade wood building materials. You're going to get stone at some point, you know, or a type of stone, I guess. But you do have quite a few in the beginning, and like I said, the next tier up gives you even more things to build with. You can see right here we have flooring, not much, but as we go up in level and skill, we'll get more items that we can build with higher skill level. Right now you can see we can make beams, all different shapes and sizes of beams. You've got roofs, you know, like I know a lot of us play Icarus, and Icarus you have to learn a talent to get each like individual corner piece, but at least in this you get every building piece from tier 1, and then as you go up to tier 2 you'll get every building piece from tier 2. But we'll see more about how that works as we go through. We're just putting trees down, or we're just hitting E to place what we've already done in Ghost Image. Now, up here, I'm going to build, let's see, I need to build this. The rune altar. So we have the appropriate material to build it. So I'm just going to stick it here for now. We can always move it later. And then on the rune altar, I can craft these particular rune stones. Now I have 32 rune essence that we gathered earlier. So I'm going to make 15, which is actually times 10. So it makes 150 astral runes. And then under this air rune, we're going to make 15. We'll craft that. As those are the only 2 runes we have right now, that should be plenty. So now let's look at astral projection. We also have air jump or wind step, which is really cool. What we want to do is find some trees that are kind of lined up like these 3 here. And then we want to hold Q and we want to click astral projection. Now, as you see, these trees are highlighting in green. So we're going to press and cast this spell. And we're going to see what's really cool about this spell. We've just chopped down 3 trees just like that. It's super, super cool. And with wind step, if we ever need to, we can do this. So, there we go. So we got this really cool high jump, in other words. Sorry. So, one of the questions I think you asked, John, there says, is there environmental damage to buildings? I have not seen environmental damage to buildings. I haven't even seen like damage or a way to. I haven't really seen damage to buildings from. No, I take that back. I have seen goblins destroy a piece of my building before, but not environmental damage like acid rain or things. So I think the only damage your buildings take is from the actual monsters, the actual creatures in the land. But that doesn't mean there might not be some environmental damage later on. I need some water or I'm going to die. And I need to drink a berry, eat a berry or two. Give me a sec. So that what I mean by the environmental damage in tier 1 and 2 is all I've ever encountered. So when you get right here, this is tier 1 and tier 2 is right here, Bramblemead Valley. Tier 1 was right here and tier 2 is here. Well, as you open the map up, and I'll show you an example of that. This is the map, and as you open up more of the map, there will be tier 3, tier 4, and so forth of areas. Now, there may be some environmental damage in tier 4 or 5 that I'm not aware of. I've been all the way up through tier 3 and have not seen any. So, hopefully that answers your question there, John, and gives you at least some insight. I'll share any information that I have, and I'd be happy for anybody that is listening or in chat would share their answers to questions as well if they know it. Because I honestly don't know everything, and I'm kind of learning some of the game. Like this area I've already been through a couple of different times, so no big deal. But there'll be some areas that I'll be interacting with for the first time as well. So just getting wood to help build our little structure here. And we're leveling up our skill with the axe. Here in a moment, we're going to get a cool little spell that we can use to harvest this wood. But for right now, once we chop the tree down, we've got to just chop away at the logs. I hope everyone's having a good day today. I hope they've enjoyed some gaming of their own, or will enjoy some gaming of their own. By all means, Squirrely Girl Gaming will be doing some live streaming later. I don't know exactly when. Maybe she could share that with us, but by all means, check her streams out as well, because they're a lot of fun. She's a really neat content creator, and we have enjoyable times gaming together and so forth. So definitely, if you think most of you already know, but hey, Misspelled, it's nice to see you as well. Sorry, I may not have watched you pop in, but I appreciate it. I hope everything's going well at work today, as you usually catch us at work during the day. So, but if you have any questions, thank you, John, for your question, and thank you, Chrissy. By all means, continue to shoot those questions out, and I'll do my best to answer them. This tree is trying to get away from us. Get back here, tree. 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Phasmophobia multiplayer. Thank you. No problem. No problem. That's not a game I play, but I have seen it a few times. And I can see its appeal for sure. Alright, we got wood. Just building away. We've increased our build, our construction skill, with each one we put. Now we've almost got all of the ghost pieces finished here. Let's see, new perk, fine detail, unlock small building pieces. So there you go, Chrissy. We just unlocked small building pieces, so now let's look at it. We've got a few new building pieces right there. A small square, medium square. We've got half wall with door frame, half wall with window frame. So these are all new pieces that we just added, Chrissy, by increasing our skill level in construction. So as you can see in the construction skill, we got fine detail. At level 8, we're going to unlock triangular build pieces. At level 11, we're going to unlock the Eye of Oculus, which is actually a flying build mode. It's a spell that you cast that allows you to fly around and build out of body kind of building experience. At level 16, we unlock an assortment of furniture and decorations. Unlock the next tier of building pieces at level 18. I like this one. We get to summon a shelter using a spell. Super, super cool. And then, you know, the rest of them looks like there's not something else until level 40, which is unlocking a personal chest. But I'm sure they're probably going to add some more things in the skill tier shortly. They're also in the projected road for the development of the game. They're also going to increase the cap on skill levels as well, what they said, I believe. So let's look at some of the things we picked up out of that chest. This is another thing, Chrissy, that we get when you find things in the world. You unlock new blueprints. A threadbare grain sack. And this one is a broken wooden crate. So this would be a piece of armor. And we're going to just right-click on it to study it. And then this one would be a broken wood crate, which would be another decoration or building component. We also, when we were fighting that goblin, they drop goblin sacks, and you can right click on them to open them. See, we got rune essence and water runes and fire runes. So we can click on it again to open the second one. This one just gave us rune essence, it looks like. So we also need to work on keeping our food up. We made lots of water. But here we can go ahead and make some more chicken. And so let's roast some more chicken fillets while we're building water. We need some more water. Let's take some water. You're excited, going to be black. Ooh, that sounds going to be fun, Squirrely. Can't wait. Yeah, for sure. For sure. What is... So that's, I think that's, what, 4 p.m. Mountain Time is what, 5 Central Time? 6? I think it's 5. So, yeah. So it looks like here in an hour. I'm glad you're streaming this game. I want to play, but haven't had time. Yeah, I misspelled. I know what you mean. I've been on vacation, if y'all weren't aware. Most of y'all are, but I've been on vacation, so it's been, content has been rather slow the last week or two because of that, but I'm hoping to ramp up and get 6. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Tech 5. Okay. Yeah, 6 Eastern Time and then 5 Central Time. Okay, cool. Thanks, you guys. Math is hard sometimes. Well, at least time zone math. Regular math, not so much, but time zone math is a pain in the butt. It's in an hour. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, we will probably wait until you get your stream up and running, Squirrely, and then we'll send everybody over there. Because that'll be about the time that I'll end this one. So that'll be a good person to raid there. Let's see, 5. There we go. We'll eat some berries while we're at it. Our chicken is probably done. Yeah, you always got to get on the other side of these logs so they don't roll away. V and Mage and you playing Phasmophobia. Okay. Well, I might check it out too, Squarely. Yeah, like I said, not my cup of tea type of game, but definitely watching. I'll check it out for a little bit. Watching you play all sorts of games is a lot of fun. So we're just gathering some logs here, increasing our skill. Hopefully get to that next skill. What I'm waiting for is this. Under here, we just got astral projection. Our next one will be this, bird nest. So we'll start getting bird nests from trees we chop down. But this is the one, chop thorny vines. No, don't want to. Allows me to cut thorny vines with a hatchet. I'm waiting for this spell here, Splinter. It's level 27, take us a while, but it is a fun spell to use just to splinter all the wood. You don't have to chop a lot of it. Nope. Okay, let's go pick up some chicken. We'll place this one here, then get chicken. Oh, there's some more chicken. Let's mass murder some chickens. Let's see here. Let's put the cooked chicken here instead of that. Or, well, let's see. Cooked chicken there. Put that there. Let's throw some potatoes on. There we go. We'll have some potatoes cooking. Where's the chickens? Come here, chicken. Come here, chicken. Shield. Might need a shield for this chicken. They get feisty. See? Look at him. Look at him. What? What do you want? What? Keep quiet. What? You're not going to come out. Whoa. A rat. Ah, the attack of the chickens and rats. Good grief. Oh. Stinging rat. Oh, out of stamina. There we go. Got him. Get some more rats. Rat meat. Nope, out of stamina. Block. As you use the block, you will get increased ability of perfect block. So you can actually parry or stun the creature if you block them just right. Quiet, chicken. Get here, chicken. Okay. I think while it's daylight... Oh, there's a cow, too. We can go beat up a cow. So there's potatoes. And we've got 6 more chickens here. Let's cook those. You can also see what tier you're in when you get tab. This is tier 1, is what you're basically at. Let's see if we can make some more armor. Cows can be kind of tough. We already have Adventurer's leggings. And these are Adventurer's leggings, so we already have those 2 things. So we have all the armor that we can get at the moment. We got our scarf, which helps. Let's go get a cow. Come here, cow. You want to fight? Oh, he wants to fight. Look at him. Look at him. Come here, cow. Oh, don't want to run out of stamina. Block him. Oh, see? We got the perfect block. Stun him. There we go. Alright. That gives us a new resource. Animal hide. Bone. So, because we got the bone, we can now make the tannery and the cooking pot. So, let's come over here. Cooking pot is much better. That says, if not, you can hit me up with some ghost hunting whenever. Gummy not joining. She doesn't have it. Seems like the game she would love would see her fussing the ghost. Right. Alright, so let's look what we can build now. I like the cooking pot. The cooking pot has to be set out. I think it has to be set outside. But right now, we don't have a roof, so this is outside. Let's just stick it here. We need more bone. So, we can't make that just yet. What else can we can make this. We need more flax. Can't make that. Need more bone. We got the crafting table and all that. So, we got all that. We'll set up our ghost image here in a minute. We're going to go get some more bone. And I know where there's some more cows. We also are supposed to continue our quest to go right here to speak with the wise old man. So let's go speak with the wise old man while we go look for cows to kill. Bramble Valley is tier 2 power level. Hello, chicken. So we're just working on improving our melee skill here. There's a cow right over here. Ah, come here, cow. Oh, lots of cabbages. Cabbage, cabbage. Pick up the cabbage. What? You got problems, cow? You got problems? Smack you. Hey, get out of the tree, cow. Get out of the tree. Come on. Ooh, dang it. Tried to get me. Alright. We're getting kind of hungry. We've got our chicken, so let's eat a piece of chicken here. That gave us quite a bit, but we'll eat one more. There we go. We'll drink a water. Get our water all the way back up. And we'll eat a couple berries. I have 22. It says... I think I'll just watch. I've been gaming much lately. 20 minutes in Raft, and I had to quit. Sitting up isn't my thing right now. Yeah, I understand, Chrissy. Man. Tracy says, it sucks because some games I try and play make me get a headache. I think it has to do with getting dizzy really easy. Yeah. Yeah, she does too. She has some similar issues to everybody else, unfortunately. With blood issues and dizziness and vertigo and headaches. It stinks. I hope one day we don't have to deal with those kind of things anymore. So let's see. The wise old man's right up there. We see him. And we've got a chicken here we can beat up. Okay. And a cow. Cow. Calm down, cow. Calm down. Huh. I don't know how we blocked that without a shield, but we did. Guess like that. We got some more potatoes here. Chickens. There's another potato. 2 potatoes. And one here. And we needed some flax too, right? Yep, flax. There we go. Oh, we have a book here we can read. A little bit of lore. That's what... That weren't meant to happen. It were meant to be a lot of us, and lots of the humans, and then we were meant to skewer the beastmen on the end of our spears. Big high war god was gonna be real pleased with us all, and then we were gonna have a feast. Instead, we're the feast. Not that fair. That's not how it meant to work. There I was, chasing down a beastman runt, when a great walloping dragon come out of nowhere and landed on the goblin boss man, squashed him into jelly. And not the good kind of with bits of fruit, the bad kind with bits of chieftain. Then dragon goes for the rest of us, breathing a great big jet of fire. That turns all of me friends into charcoal. When did dragons work with beastmen? Why did dragon work with beastmen? What did dragons, huh? Think he made me head hurt. Sod this. I'm gonna go hide in a cave till it all goes away. Goblins good at hiding in caves. Probably nothing bad in cave, right? Right. Goblin scribble. Well, we're gonna use jump. Oh, almost jumped too far. A little space bar jump. There's a chest. Let's look in the chest first. We have a wooden bin, of course, animal fur, fire runes, and more rune essence. Let's take it all. Let's talk to the wise old man. Good. You've got the basics under your belt, but now the guide ropes are off. Taking down a dragon won't be easy, but you've got the skills you need to do it well, almost. We need to start thinking long-term. Bramblemead Village is an excellent place for an outpost, even if it's a little overrun with goblins right now. We should build our new base of operation here. By we, I mean you. Bad back. Doesn't need to be fancy, though some style is always nice. But it needs to be functional. Make a shelter, some foundations, walls, a roof, and then build and claim a bed in it. You can go bigger, of course. Let your inner architect run wild. But a bed, the bare minimum we need to get started. Go on, hop to it, get. Tell me more about dragons. When my comrades and I set foot on Ashenfall, we thought it would be paradise. Lush green fields, tall and resilient trees, a world unsullied. But then dragons happened. They swooped down from the skies and decimated the landing party. Whole teams of people gone, just like that. Queen Goldra bids you welcome. They laughed as our comrades drew their final breath. So here's the deal. I need you to kill them all. Show these dragons and their queen that they're not just going to roll over, that we're not just going to roll over and die. We fight back, and we fight back hard. Anything else I can help you with? Can you tell me about Queen Goldra? I know very little about the Goldra character, except that Velgar pledged his loyalty to her. From what I can gather, she's something like royalty to the dragons here. Never a good sign. She's spoken of with the devotion due a deity, rather than the reverence commanded by a monarch. I don't like that. Not one little itty bit. Anything else I can help you with? Nope. That'll do. Let me catch on chat a little bit. It says... It's just not me personally, Self-advocating medical stuff with anxiety is struggle for me. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to have to channel my inner Gummy and be like, you listen here, bud. Ooh, a carrot. I miss her so much. You need a Gummy day. Yeah, I was playing with Gummy yesterday. We had some fun. Played a little bit of Icarus. We've got to get back in it tonight probably. We've got to go all the way to Null Sector to finish an operation that we've been working on. And unlock Ashlands in Icarus. It's going to be pretty... either a real pain in the neck or pretty epic. I don't know which. We'll find out. Alright, let's go back to our base. They want us to build it here. I don't really think we have to build it here. There's really nothing says we have to build it here. Let's get the flak. Stupid rats. You attack me. Both you rats. You too. I'm just trying to get flax and bone. I think I've got enough of both. But we'll pick up cabbages. Get our gathering skill up. See, oh, what is this character? Nighttime. In nighttime, you can sometimes see restless spirits. Let's talk to him. Ooh. You'll need to find some way to understand what you're saying. What they're saying. Well, since I've played this game before, we are going to run right over here, and I'll show you where you can find the thing to understand him. Over here at this well, if you interact with the well, you see something glinting in the bucket. Reach into the cold water, you pull out a strange-looking amulet that's even colder to the touch. So, Ghost Speak Amulet. So there we go. Let's go back and speak with the ghost. Once we get the flax and potatoes. Let's see. Speaking of ghosts, yeah. Same squirrely, I get anxious and shaky when the ER just didn't get heard. I was dizzy. Yeah, man, it really stinks you're going through that, Chrissy. I wish there was something we could all do for you. I never liked goblins, even though Xanax said they deserved our pity more than our hate. She was wrong, of course. They killed me, so I should hate them. I came to rebuild a farmstead. Now I'll serve as nothing but compost. Gran would be so upset with me. Remember me, adventurer. Help my spirit rest. Warren was my name. Don't let it be forgotten. My brother lies buried in darkness beneath a southern point rising high in the sky. Find his name, set him free. So he's in darkness, southern point rising high in the sky. Well, that's probably over here. Probably on that cliff face. If I didn't already know where it was. What is that? Sounds like a pig. Oh, getting very sleepy. Very tired. Must run back to base. Make us a bed to rest. Have a great rest of the stream. Got to caffeinate, medicate, and eat before mine. Look forward to seeing some of you there for sure. Yeah, bacon. I know. I heard bacon, but I didn't see it. It's somewhere. I'll find it. Have a good one, Squirrely, and I hope you have an awesome stream. We'll see you over there. Let's see. We're hungry. Let's eat some chicken. We're also very tired. We need to rest. So we need to make a bed. I'm going to make some stairs first. Flooring. 30-degree stairs I think would be enough. There we go. There we go. Some stairs. I know, I keep hearing piggies. Like pig sounds. Monster sounds. I don't know. Now let's see if we can make 45-degree stairs. Is that the right degree, maybe? There, yes. And then place these here. There we go. I think that'll be cool. So let's place a bed down. We got a couple of items though that we picked up. Let's see what they are. Gotta close out this. Didn't hit that. Tomb of Runecrafting, Volume 1. So let's read this. Tomb of Runecrafting. Gave us skill in runecrafting. We're at level 10 now. That's good. And we got this wooden barrel. We're going to do that. So we need to make a wooden bin. Is one of the things we need to make so we have room for things. We also need to make a bed. Now I'm pretty sure we can't sleep in the bed until we have a roof over it. That's usually the way these games work. But we shall see. Put the bed here. Okay. Now can we sleep in here? Claim bed. Requires a roof to claim the bed. That's what I thought. So let's see here. Walls. There's a wall. Y cycle snapping. So you can see all the snap points with Y. And then you can do more snap points and less snap point. No snapping. Basic snapping, advanced snapping, no snapping. So we'll do basic snapping. So this is going to be our walls. Let's do ghost mode to set them in place. We'll probably want to put some windows in, actually. So let's see here. Wall with double window frames. Let's do single windows here. Oh. Nope, let's do single wall here with window. Let's do double here. Or double door frame. Let's see. Probably have us a back door over here. Do we want... I don't want it to be a double door though. I want a single door. Yeah, probably just a door there. Put a single wall panel there. So now here I want to do single panel, so the double door will fit in between. The wall with door frame, oh no, the double window, that's what I'm looking for. Will sit in the middle here. Just like that, okay. Now we'll do wall. There and there. With a window. Single window wall there. We'll come down here. One set of walls. And walls here. And walls here. And then here we're going to set probably a window. We can do a window on either side of the doorway with a regular wall here. There we go. And then we'll do a double door there. Where's the double door? Right here. Wall with double door frame. There. There we go. I think that'll look good. Now we need to set doors here and here. We need to set doors. Wait a sec. I thought I put... Yeah, okay. Door there. Set some windows in place. So window here. Double windows there. Window there. And window there. And there. No, something people like the medical people don't care. We have to let them hear us. It's hard for me as well to tell someone what they need to do when it comes to my health. But I have a great husband that will let them have it if they're not taking care of me. Yeah, I try to keep my husband tame because I think he's has the ability to go too far when it comes to protecting me. But I may have to let him off the leash because it's getting ridiculous. Yeah, let us off the leash. Alright, let's see here. Kind of... Alright, let's get off the build mode. Okay, E. Oh, gotta make the door frame first before you make the door. Well, we'll fix that in a minute. Alright, gotta make the frame first. Don't have the wood, so... Let's chop some more trees with astral projection, how do you say? Got the bird nest. That's cool. So 15 if we do the stump that way, and 15 if we do the stump that way, so it doesn't really matter on this, for stumps anyways. So the durability of our tool is going down. The axe is breaking. It's telling us that we can repair them at the workbench. Need to eat something. I'm sure ridiculous. Nah, stable, follow up. No, they're ridiculous. Pussy. They're ridiculous. Interesting how the animation is so far from the actual target. Yeah, you can make the animation work anywhere. Like I can make it chop and whatever in the pure air, but I'm the one not getting close enough to it or far enough away. See, I'm not close enough. I'm hitting it. So yeah, you notice that too? Yeah. Okay, let's run down here. Let's get a roof on this quickly. Let's see. Looks like there's a wall inside of a wall here. So let's see. Let's try to place this back. There we go. And let's untoggle ghost mode. Put the door. Well, we can't put the door until we place the stuff there. E. There we go. We'll untoggle ghost mode for a minute and just build the door. There we go. E. There we go. We got this much built. We can put a wall on it, or a roof on it. Let's see, what roofs do we want to put? We got quite a few now. Options. 30-degree roof ought to do it. But we don't have any more wood. There is integrity, build integrity in this game. So we do have to be aware of, you know, how high and how structurally sound things are. Let's see if we can find a few trees lined up here. There's 3 trees, looks like. Get it. All 3. Yeah, got it. Ouch. Because you see our stamina bar has those little hash lines on it. And the hash lines are meaning that we're tired. We're not getting our full stamina because of the lines. Yeah, Chrissy, unfortunately those... You can sometimes get a good nurse practitioner NP, but you can also get some really awful ones too. It's hard to get a doctor anymore now these days, because it's like... That's all they ever have at, you know, emergency rooms or clinics is NPs, it seems like. Alright, let's get some water. Drink a bit of water, have a bit of chicken, and a berry, and maybe our last chicken while we're working on lumberjacking. Stone lock axe is almost broken, so let's go back to the crafting shop, the crafting bench. Right here, and if we go to this tab here, we can hit repair. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just go through and repair everything. We have the items, the resources to repair it. I was wondering if I could catch fire from there. Nope. Alright, let's put some steaks on to cook. So we just finished up the last of our chicken. We've got some wood. We'll have to go get some more, but let's get in here and build some roof. There we go. Let's turn it this way. And we're out of wood. So let's go chop some more trees. Twice a year since 2021, huh, Chrissy? And the first time you've ever had an issue? Yeah. You want to get the game, just check out the building. The building's really cool. Like I said, we'll show more of the building. You could do some amazing stuff with the building, to be honest. You really could. If you look up on, you can look them on YouTube already, and look on Reddit too. There's already some really cool builds on YouTube. Little cottages that look really realistic. There's a lot of cool decorations too, even in beta. I mean, this, you got to understand, this is still early release. I mean, how much more they're going to add, so much more to this game, I believe. And it's really super cool what you can do with some of the building. I have a circular building in my first gameplay. I built a 2-story or 3-story circular kind of wizard's tower, so to speak. It was really neat. We will make some simple stuff today. Let's see. Let's do a 45 maybe. Let's see. See the building integrity? You can see already it's turning yellow. But let's see if we connect these two. We've got yellow, a little bit darker yellow, but we have some building integrity there that we'll have to deal with. Requires more material. So yeah, I think we'll do something like that for the top. And stone. Might need that later. There's some more logs down here. Any towers? Well, I mean, I've built. I might put some towers. I don't know if you mean that, or are there any towers that you can go to in the game? There is a castle. That looks just like a horse barn. I don't mind living in a horse barn. It does, though, doesn't it? It does. I mean, it's kind of a signature move. Yeah, I actually did build a tower when I played the first one. You can see it in my, is it treasure or trash video? I have my a little bit of a tower there, a circular build, and I probably will do something here. But for right now, I'll probably build something like that. Do some building off camera in this game, and or make a build video and build it and record it and then publish a build video for something in this world. Is what I'm planning on doing. But we're going to start with this. Oh, these are 45s, right? Yeah. Because remember, this is just the basic. We can also turn on advanced, so you have a lot more points of building, a lot more snap points in the advanced mode, which is really pretty cool. A lot more snap points. Oh. We also get full resources back if you have to destroy something. So that's also really cool. You can also do no snap points and free place things very easily. And so it's just a super cool building format that they have here. Let's see here. I'm going to need walls, and I'm going to need little wall pieces, corner pieces. I'm going to need the small, long, angular ones first, which I believe is these. And I'm going to turn on snapping, simple snapping for that. And then there you go. And you can see they turn green when they're perpendicular or in the right position. Now we could put triangles, larger triangles here if we get half wall pieces. So let's see, do we have what, we do have what would be considered a half wall piece. It's the small square block. The small square block can be used to do 2 tiers of small square. Now I don't see a... We have the medium wall pieces as well, which is what we're going to use. Only we don't have any more wood. But we'll put medium wall pieces, then put rectangles there. But we need more wood. Now these trees right here are oak trees. And as you can see, we don't have a powerful enough axe. It says, yeah, your axe isn't going to cut it, pardon the pun, against a tree like that. You need a stronger axe. I have not found what the stronger axe is at this point, but I'm sure we will in time. Well, let's get this rat out of the way so we can get these trees here. Oh, out of stamina. Oh yeah, we got him stunned. Perfect parry. I like these 3, maybe 4 trees. Can I get 4 trees in the astral projection? Let's see. Looks like. Let's go. 4 trees. Aha! There we go. And they all fall down. There we go. We're up to 24 logs. And you can actually hit 2 trees at a time if you happen to get them together like this, which is kind of handy. It's nice. That's why I wish you could act upon these things like with inertia and move them. Like I could push them with my feet or something, but you can't. But if you can get them to fall down and roll to a certain place like all together, it makes it pretty handy. So one of the tips I would suggest is try to chop trees that would roll to a location, like a kind of a lower area, and then you can chop more than 1 tree at a time. If you chop the trunk, if they get stuck on the trunk, a lot of times you can chop, once you hit the log once, like you chop one end of it, it'll start rolling again. See, it'll start rolling. And the rat wants to kill us, so we're going to fight the rat. There we go. We now have Tempest Shield. Very cool. Let us see what it takes to cast. So, here we go. We now have a Tempest Shield. Now let's see what happens. Let's go find something to fight. It says I'm being hunted. Oh, well, we got something to fight. There's our shield. We're starting to break our shield. Oh, goodness. Oh, let's roll. We have a roll tied to, but you have to have stamina to roll. Oh, well, there we go. Now you get to see what happens when you die. You reappear at the same old place that you respawned at. because you don't have a bed. If you had a bed, you would respawn in a bed. I was hoping we'd get our bed made before we died the first time, but oh well. We're not far. That's one of the reasons why we made our base fairly close. Now, we did drop everything that was on our person. So there is that when you die. It is giving us a marker on our compass up there as to where our body is. So we're just going to do that run back. Now we get to keep our armor, which is good. But we've dropped everything else. Now once you die once being hunted by the goblins, you don't have to worry about it again. You just have to worry about not getting attacked by a rat. Hopefully. And we'll run over here and get our gear, and the goblins should be gone. There we go. And take off. Now we're back with this stupid rat. Let's get our shield up. Smack him. We don't have much stamina right now. He knocked us back because we didn't have any stamina. Still don't have any stamina. Come on. There we go. Alright. We got him down. But I think our backpack's full. Yeah, our backpack's full. That's one of the reasons we're having trouble. We'll leave this here and we'll do the slow jog back. Let's drink some water. And we have some grilled steak here. We'll eat that. There we go. We really have to rest. So let's take this wood that we have. Let's go back and finish our little enclosure for our bed. Okay, I'm hoping, actually let's see if we can claim the bed now. We can. So we have claimed our bed now. We could have done that a minute ago and not had to make that silly run back. But oh well. Medium. There, 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 and there. And then do this. And, well, we now have the Eye of Oculus. I can show you what that's like. So, let's see if I can. Yeah, that's all I need. So, this is what the Eye of Oculus does. It's showing you a little bit in there. So, I will do Q, Eye of Oculus. Let's cast the spell. And it provides, we pick what building item we want. If that would go away. This is what we need right here, I think. So we pick the item, and then we can fly. So we can fly around our building with the Eye of Oculus and go into a build mode, a flying build mode. It makes it pretty handy to see the lay of the land and what you need to place here. So we see that this is the wrong item. So let's get the right one, which was that one. And there we go. We now have placed... Now we could keep building in the Eye of Oculus build mode. Just like this. We pick walls. Maybe we'll pick a doorway here. Place that down. We won't put a door there. And we'll place some... maybe medium walls here as dividers. Like that. And then perhaps we'll place some there, and one there, and one there. And we'll place one of these right here, and we'll spin that around and place one of those right there. And then perhaps we'll even make this a loft up there. Oops. We're flying around in build mode. We can make that like a little loft and make that our bedroom, maybe. That might be kind of cool. A lofted area, maybe. So if we take flooring, we have different kinds of flooring now. We'll take this flooring here. Let's see if we've got it placed right. Something like that. And then we'll hit escape to get out of Oculus mode. And we've got something like that. Maybe a little, make a ladder to go up there. Sorry, scam phone calls. So we've got the start of our cool little building here. And I think we've shown off a little bit. We've got going for about 2 hours. And Squirrely Girl Gaming will be going live here in about 4 minutes. So I think what I'll do is we will, if you have any other questions, great. If not, we will call it here and get ready to start one of these 2 missions. We'll find restless spirits, and we will speak with the wise old man in Bramble Village since we have completed what his task. He wanted us to build a bed, basically. So we've done that, and we will pick back up by talking to him in our next episode. I'd like to try to get one of these live streams of this game at least once a week for right now, but we also have Aska that I will be releasing a video hopefully this weekend on another episode of Aska, or Let's Play in Aska. So stay tuned for some great things on the channel. We will be starting Dune Awakening June 10th, and I'm looking to possibly do a marathon stream for the Dune Awakening. We'll just have to see how things go, as life always seems to happen in usual times. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of RuneScape DragonWilds, and I do appreciate you being here. And like I said, until next time. Going to see if I can leave you with a bit of a new music. I just got to it didn't work a minute ago, but I think I can get it to real quick, and maybe we can play a quick song for everyone. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. I don't think you're hearing the music just yet, but I'm trying to... My computer is acting really strange. It's literally playing music with no app running. Yeah, that's really crazy. It's playing music with no app running. Okay, I got the app to pull up. Let's see if I can get it over onto the stream. For the last, Squirrely's probably about to go live. We'll just leave it with this. Let's see, that should add it to. There we go. That should come through on the stream right there. Should be no reason it's not. Plug in browser window. Yeah, that's what I did, but browser window wasn't working. I don't know, can you hear that now?
Arrows in my chest dipped in a dark sparrow. Hear the whispers, echoes in the crypt. Candles flicker, flames cruelly twist. My soul's a cathedral, stained glass drips. Frozen hymn sung with fire on lips. Coffin keys jingle.
Yeah, playing in a browser window. Yeah, it might have been.
Dance in gothic mass.
Cool.
Eyes burn crimson, a devil's contract in vellum. Skull and boss sermon, sins to sell. Baseline burial,
this is called
slows. Veins pump venom with a dark stream.
Fire on Lips. It's a Tech Wizard stream creation. I will be publishing it to the channel possibly today. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Frozen hymn sung with fire on lips. So that should adjust the volume a little bit so you can kind of hear me. But the main thing I want you to hear is the music anyways.
Yeah. Ravens circle, their wings cut the moon. Tides rise black under witches' tune. Curses bloom, tomb scripts carved too soon. I bleed twilight beneath a crackling room. Hear the whispers, echoes in the crypt. Candles flicker, flames cruelly twist. My soul's a cathedral, stained glass drips. Frozen hymn sung with fire on lips.
I'm going to try something else and see if y'all can hear it now. I'm going to see if I can play it through Chrome. Actually, let me know if you can hear this, if you're still there. You should be, if you could hear the other one, you should be able to hear this one. I'm good, John. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, John, since you're here, I'll let you hear Tracy's song. This is her. This is her creation here. It's called Phantom Heartbeat, I believe is hers. She can correct me if it's not. No, this isn't hers. It's this one, I believe. Pulse of the Void. Yeah, this is hers. This is Tracy's creation.
The night calls out in whispered tones. A heartbeat lost in undertones. Fingers claw at step soft and low. Between the beats, my soul takes flight through the maze of a shattered night. Burning cold beneath the crimson sky. Torn wings fall, but I still fly. The ghosts of my dreams hum lullabies to the rhythm where the silence lies. Feel the bass line.
All right, everyone. Thank you. Have a great day. And until next time.